I know it's always, look ahead, not behind, but I guess in looking ahead, how can you not look behind and see the momentum that you have built up going into this game against Carolina with 6 consecutive wins, including that one in Washington?
Yeah, I thought we had a good road trip there. Last game kind of let the lead slide away, but made adjustments and got the 2 points. So, as you said, you can't really look too forward ahead, just kind of day-to-day thing and game by game. So we got Carolina coming in, and we got to focus on that.
So from that perspective, Carolina, at least from a shots allowed point of view, seems to be a lot like Los Angeles. They've only allowed about 25 shots against per game. We know, what LA did to you. So what kind of things might we look for tomorrow night to try to overcome those defensive tactics and be able to put a little bit of pressure on the net?
Yeah, they're a very well-structured, aggressive team. They don't give you much space, so we have to be the same way. We have to move the puck quick and kind of get away from them and put more pucks from, I think, the blue line and get more pucks on net for that way. So, we've played against teams like this, so I think we know what we have to do.
From what you remember of Carolina, and I don't think they've changed a whole lot over how they played over the last few years. Do they seem to play with a little more pace than maybe some other teams that you come across on a regular basis?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say they're all their forwards are very quick. They're always on you, and they don't give you much space, to regroup and break out. So, as I said, we gotta be prepared. We know what to do, and move the puck just as fast, and we can get out of those zones.
Since the line has been back together, what do you think that has allowed you to maybe take another step, at least results-wise?
I think we're supporting each other. We're three are on the puck, and if one kind of bumps their guy off the puck, the other guy picks it up, and we start cycling. And I think we've been skating better as a line.
You hear Cole a couple weeks ago. He said he wants to find ways to affect the game a little more. Use some interesting language to describe it, but it struck me that what he was describing is a lot like you've always played the game. Find different ways, whether it's on the forecheck or physicality. Have you seen a bit of that in Cole, like the way he's maybe approached the game change a little bit?
Yeah, I think he wants to be more gritty. I think he said, as you're more in the league, you understand that sometimes you're not always going to put up points and score all the time, and you have to find other ways to contribute. And sometimes it's away from the puck and kind of being that pesky, gritty guy and just kind of playing that role. So, as I said, like as you grow up, you learn that kind of stuff. So I think he's adding that thing to his game.
What's the mindset here that you guys are in a stretch now where you're just playing twice in 20 days? Obviously, you got the 2 games this week to focus on, and then a big break. So, is there a danger? You don't want to look too far ahead, obviously, and think about the break to come. Just kind of keep the focus on what you have this week.
Yeah, we still have 2 games that we have to take care of, and not thinking too much about the break. So, we have 2 good teams, Carolina and Islanders, coming in, so we have to be prepared.
Just wonder in terms of the rest, when you look big picture, like you guys have played more games than I think any other team right now, which means those teams are going to have to make those games up at some point. Could that be a weapon for you guys down the stretch, maybe, that you've had the heavy part of your schedule already and you're going to get a little bit of rest worked in kind of to the remainder?
I mean, you can look at it that way or any way, but I think the break is very important for everyone. It's been a crazy, hectic schedule, so the break is much needed for everyone.